have this old B&M shifter from, I don't know, 10, 12 years ago. I got thinking, I wonder how it would look in here. I already pulled this out. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to drill it out because the threads are all messed up, and it'll sit about that high and look awesome. Have me a sporty XC90. We'll see how that goes. But I will show you what I do because why not? So I'm going to use a 3/8 bit. The shank on for the shifter is just over 12 millimeters. A 1/2" bit is closer to 13 millimeters. So this 3/8 is a bit smaller, but then I'll be able to work the edges as I can crank the knobs and slightly circulate it to where I can get it just the right size. And I figured it was going to be a little small, but I just want to check. So what I'm probably going to have to do is get in here and take out the last little bit of what the threads are. You probably can't really see too well, but get that taken out. Might start in a little bit with a 1/2", and then I'll have something to go off of. But so I drilled down a little bit, I don't know if you can kind of see there, with the 1/2" bit, which made a 13 millimeter hole. Let's see this here. Put it up at 13. And the shaft is, I remeasured, it's 12 millimeters, so there's 1" millimeter play, which, as you know, with metals is just loose, not good. So I'm going back to my 3/8, and I'm just gonna work the edges and get it most of the way. You can see that pretty big lip between here and there. That's the difference of what it was with the 3/8 and then what the 1/2" is. So I'm gonna bring it most of the way out. So I just went ahead and went with the 1/2", which bored it out 1 millimeter too big because nothing else was working for me. So I used the universal gap filler, some electrical tape, because I'm not going to keep this on here. I'm just doing it to see how it looks. And perhaps I put too much tape. Who knows? And if there's some way that you actually want to fix it on there, that looks pretty awesome. B&M. Now let's stick it in here. You may ask, well, what about the button on this one? Whenever you push the button, it lifts it up to get this out of the way of the safety. Whenever you do this, you're getting rid of that safety. See? So when you don't have the brake in, it still does that, but then you push the brake in. So it's a lot shorter comparatively, but you know, it's one of those things that's not necessarily realistic or safe because it has the park safety switch, but after you get past that, you can accidentally bump it and go into reverse. So not a recommendation unless you have some sweet little lever here to do what this does, but as it is, I like it. I'll put that one back on though, but I like it.